From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
It's good, bro.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air and into a sea of red. We're underway in Kansas City. This is
about to be like last time you had to
Oh, give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Hey, you be making me laugh in your streams, bro.
Bro, that shit all fun to me.
Shit be funny, man.
I be trolling like shit.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
And
they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Try not
just
to
a
play
yard on the
ball.
first down
Apparently
carry,
it's
so
good.
it's 2nd and 9.
That's some weird formations though. Split, near.
Yeah, I've seen that shit on the little YouTube joint dude with it's like a real fluky play. It's almost like the it's almost like the fake screen wheel joint.
Yeah.
When you use the split, you slide protect left. I want to say you do. You slide protect left and this is a slide protect left. You send your running back out to the left and you put him on a wheel. You put a receiver right there on the street. And that shit work all day.
It's just shit, dude, that pisses me off. When you always pick the Vikings, I have no time to throw, no matter who I pick. It's really doing so annoying.
God, fuck, that's supposed to be a pick.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you
damn, the 49ers cut Reuben Foster.
Win that turnover battle, gonna be key. They didn't get one
The
there.
49ers just cut Reuben Foster.
Making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, when you get one,
This is
defensive teams think they come in bunches.
he got arrested on some domestic violence shit. And they cut him.
Cousins and the Vikings with a first
Forever, I got like 12 base plays I like to run and I stick with that shit.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this one up to the
And then I add some
26.
plays here and there if I see like, cause I watch some YouTube videos. If I see something I like, I try it. If I like it, I add it in my plays.
That one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
But the new little update they just had, that shit fucking great. It was a lot of fucking fluky shit going on.
To escape, and he goes down. D Ford in there to drop him.
You fucked up that. Who was it? The rest of this guy.
Nah, but the whole time was, I thought it was the old Redskins guy. Cause remember a couple weeks ago he was talking big shit after he lost to you. He was talking big shit. So I thought it was him. Yeah, I ain't know that. That's the only reason I was putting up like that. That's why I never fucking called time out. Fuck.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker.
Yeah, that's the only reason I was fucking going at him like that. Cause on peripheral, I would have put it on fucking clock speed, but I would still been doing what the fuck I wanted to do.
This defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
That'll electric Kansas City offense takes the field again, and a lot of the talk this year, understandably, has been about Patrick Mahomes, but really, this is just a fun team to follow, is it not?
It really is, and when you think about their head coach, Andy Reid, and his ability to adapt to the talent he has, adapt to how they play football in 2018, to actually be ahead a little bit, because you see elements of college offenses in his. You see, of course, the spreading the field and throwing it to his fast guys like Tyreek Hill. Travis Kelce does a little bit of everything at tight end. Kareem Hunt. I love this offense, and they're winning games essentially 42-28. Their defense has the benefit of playing essentially every game with a 14-0 lead. So this is how they're winning, not on lockdown defense, but really through exciting offense.
And now as the weather gets colder and they're having a good season, this is the time to be tailgating at Arrow. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Chris Conley from the yard out. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver.
You're on my schedule this season, you know that, right?
You said what?
You're on my schedule this season.
Oh, I know. I know. What you want to do? You try to play for the first round pick or what?
Oh, I don't have a first round pick.
Jeez. What you traded away last season?
I don't have a first round pick.
Charles, as Minnesota takes
Why
the
not?
field here, let me get your thoughts on what you think
Traded
of them
for
coming
Khalil
down the
Mack.
stretch. The 1-3 start. We talked about their start last year too.
Oh, you actually
Is
traded
this a
for
team that
him?
is being overlooked by others in the
Oh,
NFL?
nah,
right
because
now?
when we started this, he wasn't on them. He wasn't with them yet, was he?
Know how capable the Vikings are, and they realize
He's got a man.
Damn, that's
complete.
better. You should bet.
And all the way down to the 40-yard line.
What did you have to give up for Khalil Mack just a first rounder?
First and
So the
second.
big play moves him all the
Oh,
way
you got
across
stiff.
midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I kind of got fucked over in a trade, but I wanted him
First
for
down, here's the run with
one reason, or two reasons.
8
One,
yards on the pickup, and now
but I really
some
wanted to play
options
with
on
him.
2nd and short.
And two, it just helps my D-line. My D-line's so much more.
You want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early?
Putting him at right end, he goes to 99 overall instead of 96.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Fuck.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter.
Dude, if I had the Chiefs in the league, man, this would be so fun to play with.
You said what?
If I had the Chiefs in the league, that shit would be so fun to play with.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Holy shit.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Danielle Hunter coming hard that time.
We
He's
need
able
to
to run
fucking
him
win
down
tonight,
for a
man.
loss of
Fucking
12.
damn. What we fucking playing this year?
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Holy fuck, can I get some kind of time?
Goes down once more.
Fucking A.
In there to
This
pick up
shit's
his
so
2nd
annoying.
sack now of the afternoon.
So the Vikings D for you.
After
Not even the
sack,
Vikings
they'll
guy
come
in our
up now,
league
3rd
does
and
this shit.
long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised to see
That's
him
what
run the ball here. Just try
I
to
like.
get some
Vikings
space.
really the only team I really know how to play with.
And instead,
So when I get in the
throw it on
franchise, sometimes I get
play
freaking. I ain't gonna say I get lost, but
And going deep for Hill. It got his man complete.
supposed to fumble that
And
shit.
we'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of
Yeah, finally
midfield.
has some time, bro.
Very nice pickup of 33 yards. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Nope.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's funny because people don't know how freaking tackle on Madden. It's so fucking easy. All you have to do is aim for the back shoulder. Because 9 times out of 10, somebody's looking there. Come on. Thank you. But mostly 9 times out of 10, all you gotta do is aim for the freaking back shoulder when you tackle them. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, people are juke inside.
Finally changed fucking that's number. Shows annoying looking at 42 on the wall.
I just did it before that last game.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Get that.
And the third down pass falls incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face,
Well, I'll be playing in my fucking franchise mode so much. I don't even know how to fucking play with my fucking Vikings no more. I'm so used because in the 2 franchises I play in, I've drafted power backs.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again, and it's been a miserable.
I upgrade my own.
I like power backs. Like,
I upgrade my O-line. I always do that shit. Upgrade my line, my O-line, and
that's why I have Derrick Henry, but he's hurt. I always have a running back problem. It's like people that hurt me. It's actually like super annoying.
It has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A gain of 3, second down.
Like that Najee Harris dude in the draft, he looked so good.
After the last 2 drives, ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Second down, Cousins.
Oh, lucky.
A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On third down, Cousins. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Off the play fake, Cousins.
Oh,
they'll roll it out right.
Oh,
what
the fuck?
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, week 12 in the NFL, also Thanksgiving week, and 3 games on Thanksgiving. We know about Chicago and Detroit, Washington, and Dallas. Don't forget about the 3rd and final game on Turkey Day, just as the early Black Friday shoppers are lining up. Atlanta and New Orleans.
And those Black Friday shoppers will be throwing serious elbows about the time this bad boy kicks off.
That's a weird
think about this weekend, or think about this Thanksgiving. It has the feel of a college rivalry weekend, doesn't it? Every game, intense rivalry. Chicago, Detroit, Washington, Dallas, and now this one, Atlanta, New Orleans. These two don't like each other very much. A huge game in the NFC South.
A lot of people run it, though.
Wait to watch this one.
They said it's hard to run out of that formation.
Match each other throw for throw.
They'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball as well, it can only help your offense.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 22. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And it's a fumble. And this belongs to the Vikings. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all.
Hey, that's what I was expecting. Give me that shit.
Congratulations.
You feel what?
knocking it free and creating
That's when you usually say, "Give me that shit."
Man, that should be so fucking hilarious. It's funny because I be having people frustrated as shit. And dude, the other dude, I was putting the dude the rest. I actually felt bad. You know he had bet me a first round pick, but I ain't take the shit from him. I thought he need that shit bad.
After the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically
that shit is funny. I forget who I beat. You let this man put you on that little ass TV.
Oh, it was the original Redskins dude. It was the first Redskins dude. That's all I do is That's all I do is talk shit.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Vikings first down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay up and keep bringing it.
I had that shit too.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, it's Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Cousins again. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Looking deep downfield. And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as...
Rush coming.
What in the fuck?
Chris Jones in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Cousins now on 2nd down.
Come on, I threw that shit inside, man. What the fuck, Kurt?
With the football here, nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down.
trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. He's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away.
Oh, here he is, Tyreek Hill.
Taken from just outside the 30. Big kick that time, 52 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get
holy fuck, man.
After him, and they get there for the sack. Danielle Hunter in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball.
Really? And I knew you was going there.
Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 42 yards.
That was on the money, though.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mahomes now on 1st down. That's out to Hill, right side.
Jesus Christ.
And he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sigh of relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Kelsey out in the slot right. Now it's Mahomes again. Steps away to his left.
Really?
Well scored. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes.
He really just said it's not that bad like
touchdown
that.
of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix
of
what they
did,
how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp too. Each and every play seemed to be executed.
Somebody was watching early.
Ooh, the juke. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he'll have it past
my boy got me hit with that play. He's fucked me up with this play. My boy got me hit with that play. He's fucked me up with that play.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Once you chase that, you got the drag coming underneath.
He'll find Thielen working the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Handoff comes to Cook. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to James.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, You and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They run again on first down. Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Wrong person. I'm going to throw that shit to big.
The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell. 3rd down here.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
To throw is Cousins. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Another play is coming.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the pressure gets to him again. Allen Bailey in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
It's like impossible. It's like impossible to run.
The drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. On target over the middle to Hill. Hill shedding the tackle. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 52 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They get it to him running left, and this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And the kick by Butker is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it,
under pressure, and they got to him again.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And an alley to run.
This fucking man, Kirk Cousins, yeah.
With his back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. They go play fake. Mahomes going for it.
Come on. That's fucking crazy. I didn't mean to turn around though. That's my stupidness.
Charles, thinking back to what you said,
that would have been a pick
the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs is going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
They'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
This close to the goal line, you got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick, trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
Hunt gets it on the draw from Mahomes. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple
got him.
He's got him. Touchdown.
He just did the X.
As his guys are in for 6, and the Chiefs add on to their lead. And the fake field goal works to perfection. You don't see it often, and they caught him by surprise.
And how about the guts to call it in that situation? Think you're going to get an easy 3? Instead, you turn it into 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Block that, man.
To the 38-yard line.
What the fuck?
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here.
Like, how you not blocking that?
This one. Their offense has struggled.
Who's the fucking
Did they try
kicker?
to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was.
What the fuck?
Another interception.
He was wide the fuck open.
Off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. The interception was they just
people to be a savage and run before, right?
Yep.
That
shit don't make a difference to me. Loss is a fucking loss.
Confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things.
Shouldn't make me better.
It comes back to the guy throwing them.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it.
Holy shit.
The Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Linval Joseph breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
That's how when I play D-line. When I play D-line,
Don't need it all back at
I get a
once,
lot of
they're
pressure.
gonna need something here. 17
especially when I'm
yards to go
on
on second down.
Griffin.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
So early.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red
Pace
zone
can't
at the
develop.
20-yard line.
That's
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. The quick slant caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter?
Kick it onside.
These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly. There. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Let's go, Adam.
I just wonder if that...
no.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And complete.
Yeah!
Right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick.
Get it. Ah, fuck. Hate when that shit keep rolling out. That shit was perfect, too.
That happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mahomes going to throw it here. He's going to air
Burn him. Burn him, Hill.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Trey Wayne's the Michigan State man right there in coverage. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
Right.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep playing.
You going that little stupid practice this morning?
You can put yourself in jeopardy.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
You said you are going? What time is it? I ain't got no time. You said what?